First of all, I would like to say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. That was the beginning of the video. To move in the second point and start on the subject I would like to talk about with the community, with the people, with the whole world. Let's go. في بداية الأمر أحب أن أقول دائما وأبدا دعمكم هو أساس بقاء رسالتي، واصطفافكم حولي هو السبب الذي يجعلني متحفز أو موافق على الحديث في أي قضية تمسنا أجمعين. ندخل في الموضوع. Lately, I was watching news, reading newspaper or electronic news on my phone. Find out that the president of the French Republic talk about religions and prophets. Okay. Talk about the caricature. It's illegal part of the art. Okay, great, looks lovely. And he said, beside of this, that make a joke about prophets, whoever are they. I mean, you're not gonna get judged by the law, and that support the hate between religious in each side, Christian and Muslim, in France, the Republic of France. Okay, get deep down. We get deep down of that subject, talk about what's going on. First of all, I'm not gonna attack you or talk about you in religious side. I'm not gonna make a joke about Jesus because it's not me. Nobody would like to. I'm not gonna attack your prophet, the prophet of France, or the prophet of the most public religion in France, which is Christian, because it's forbidden for me and forbidden for everyone to talk about another prophet. And this prophet has been come before of mine, Muhammad alayhi afdal salatu wassalam wa ala alihi wa sahbihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin. Let's go. Move to the next point. Talking about racism and terrorism. Racism and terrorism. You talk about this 2 point. Okay, I like it. It looks lovely on you when you talk about racism and you talk about terrorism. You look wonderful, but you have forgotten the history of your country. If you don't mind, I could remind you. I mean, what have you done in Algeria? Could you remember? Could you Google it? Search about this one. I mean, come on, Mr. Macron, you little punk. I'm not gonna tell you mister because you're not. You're just a little punk. I know by luck you became president because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve to be a president for a great nation like France people. Probably. Okay. You're talking about terrorism. What have you done in Syria? And what have you done in Algeria? How many war massacres you have done in this country, in another part, like Lebanon, like other part in Africa, when it was under the colonization of the, I guess so, it was the kingdom of France before the revolution against Napoleon, and then the Republic probably it was after the revolution on Napoleon Bonaparte. Okay, but how many massacres you have done? Could you remember? I could. Like 1 million guy has been killed in Algeria, and I don't know how many guy been killed in Syria and even in Lebanon. What about that your country has been involved? Yeah, they was involved in the war massacres of Sierra Leone. Have you remember this one? Yeah, the Blood Diamond. The Blood Diamond which you in your country are responsible about supporting the rebels against the Sierra Leone government. And you causes a lot of blood, rebels in the country. And what about that you're involved with the support of Boko Haram? Have you remember this one? You're talking about terrorism? And you in your country, the politicians of your country, the leaders, the decision makers are involved in this one. What? Do I, or am I supposed to remind you by this one? I don't think so. I don't. Why am I talking English? That video. Because that video is direct to you. Deliver direct to you and your government. It's not just for Arab people or Muslim people in general. No. It's for the whole world. People like you. طيب. طبعا عندما يجي شخص مثل إيمانويل ماكرون يتكلم عن الديانات والتطرف، في بداية الأمر أحب أذكرك بالماضي الأسود للشعب الذي يدعي الرومانسية ويدعي الرقي ويدعي أنه صانع على طول. ما تنسيش أنه أنتم أصحاب المجازر في الجزائر، في سوريا، في لبنان، مجزرة دم الألماس في سيراليون ودعمكم للثوار، العصابات اللي يسمون نفسهم ثوار ضد الحكومة، أنهار الدم اللي نزلت عشان مصادر الألماس، وغير دعمكم لتنظيم بوكو حرام، أبو بكر شيكاو، نيجيريا وكم دولة برضو عشان المصادر، يعني الموارد وغيرها. فما تجيش تتكلم عن الإرهاب. من جانب آخر أنت تكلمت عن النبي، ومش حقي أو مش مفروض علي أتكلم عن النبي، لكن أنا لو برد عليك هذا هو ردي، إنه تعال نفتح ماضيك ونفتح ماضي يعني ما بفتحش ماضيك السياسي، لأنه ماضيك السياسي ما يستحقش إنه ينفتح، بس اللي يستحق ينفتح إنه ماضي بلادك كامل في الإرهاب. نعم، ماضي بلدك كامل في الإرهاب مفتوح للعالم للعيان. فما تجيش تتكلم عن الإرهاب نهائيا. الاستعمارات الفرنسية والخروج وإبقاء أذرعها في الدول المستعمرة سابقا موجود لحدك اليوم. فلا تجيش تتكلم عن الإرهاب بأي شكل من الأشكال، لأنه بلدك تعتبر اسم أو واجهة للإرهاب الحديث متطور. بس على الصعيد الديني، ايش اتوقع من شخص لا ادري، اللي يتبع اللا ادرية غير متدين؟ ايش اتوقع منك؟ يعني بابوات الكنائس عاد في عندهم شوية خشى من الانبياء، لكن انت ايش تتوقع منك؟ ما بتكلمش عن زوجتك ولا بتكلم عن زواجك مني ولا بتكلم عن اي نقطة من هذه النقاط، لان هذه متخصناش. بس انا بسأل سؤال. I got a question for you. What if I draw your wife surrounded by 3 black males, she get gagging by them, and you just keep watching this? I mean, I draw you tied in a chair like this, okay? I'm gonna draw you tied in a chair like this, and I draw your wife in a bed naked, surrounded by 3 black male, and she digging by them. You gonna like it? What if I just take that art and post it in the highest building in the place that I'm living? You're gonna like it. You're gonna love this one. Probably. I mean, it's a freedom. I mean, I'm free. I can do whatever I would like to do. It's democracy, am I right? So I can talk about your family. So I can talk about what you love. And you cannot judge me. Because you talk about what I love and I cannot judge you. The same. I'm not gonna bite the dog because the dog is bite me. But I'm gonna smash the teeth of the dog because he bite me. لن أعض الكلب كما عضني، ولكن سأحطم أسنان الكلب. ايش رايك؟ تخيل انه انا مثلا ارسم زوجتك بكاريكاتير مسيء. ها؟ ايش رايك؟ وعلى صعيد العنصرية بعدين تتكلم عن الكراهية والعنصرية إيمانويل ماكرون. مرة تريفر نوا هذا رائع قالها وزعلتم. Africa win the World Cup. Africa win the World Cup. ايش معنى هذه؟ افريقيا فازت بكأس العالم. زعلتم. هذول مش افارقة، هذول فرنسيين. هي كده. لما الافارقة يعملوا حاجة حلوة تقول عنهم فرنسيين، لكن لما يغلطوا هذول افارقة مهاجرين، هذول دخل على المجتمع الفرنسي. هذه حقيقتكم، حقيقة الفرنس. فهمت؟ مقاطعة الدول اللي جايالك هي بس عبارة عن تعبير أو رد عن التصرف اللي عملته أنت. So, the ban that your country is gonna face from a lot of different Muslim countries, not just Arab country, because you talk about forbidden line, which is prophets. Don't you ever talk about the prophets, because prophets belong to gods and belong to us, the religious people, not you. Okay? That's the final. I hope that I never see your ugly face anymore.